So you've worked hard for many, many years. You've overcome a lot of struggles in your life. You've been to a therapist for many years. And you finally found plenty of ways of coping with your mental illness, and you've been perfectly fine for many, many years. Then suddenly, it comes back. What do you do? Hello everyone, my name is Autumn Asphodel, and I am a coach dedicated to helping you find your true self and being the best version you can be. And today we're talking about when your mental illness comes back. So I'm sure you'll find this interesting because, hey, things happen, life happens, so I'm sure you enjoy it. What happens when your mental illness comes back? You've been working with a therapist for a long time, have found positive coping mechanisms to help you through the challenges, and have been fine for a while, but now suddenly you're slipping into old patterns and your mental illness is coming back. This may be classified as a relapse, or something else is at play that is preventing you from sticking to your coping mechanisms that worked before. The truth is, you don't ever really get rid of mental illness. I know I have heavily stressed that you can overcome any challenge, including mental illness, to the point that it seems like you no longer have the problems. This is true, but maintenance must be made in order to keep the results you've had. Over time, you learn ways of properly coping with your problems, which allows you to be in a healthier, more positive mindset, which makes it easier for you to deal with your mental problems. But even the most positive person will have bad days. It's not just about bad days or a temporary relapse, but rather when everything seems like it's coming back. There are plenty of reasons why your mental illness may come back. There could be ways that you were coping that may not be the best for you. You could be going through a very stressful period in your life right now where there's a lot of tension, a lot of anxiety, and it's bringing down your vibration, making you more susceptible to a lot of these negative things. It could be any number of things that are causing this, but does it mean that you have failed? No, not at all. You have not failed at all. Instead, you are an incredibly powerful, strong person. All you gotta do is just realize this for yourself. What you dealt with as a child and how you grew up will always be a part of you. There will always be these ideas and negative thoughts and coping mechanisms that will haunt you, which is why you learn how to properly cope with it to overcome it. But now it's coming back, so what do you do? One of the first places to begin is to realize that life, your mood, and situations come in cycles. Imagine if you lived your early life in misery and have found happiness and lived happily, successful life, and now things are coming back in. Think of it like a scale where one side is overbalanced and then the other has to even out. You may go through a rough patch in your life for a period of time, whether that be days, weeks, months, or even years, but life is trying to teach you something. Differentiate situational setbacks from long-term setbacks. All struggles in life start off as situational events, meaning they form due to a recent event. However, when they continue to cause problems in your life for a long time after the event, then it's chronic. So, when chronic thought patterns and coping mechanisms are coming back from long ago, it could mean that your current ways of dealing with these struggles are no longer working. So find some other ways of bringing yourself joy and happiness. Our interests change over time, so what worked before may not work now. Find new tactics. And lastly, since your relapse may have been brought on by a recent event, it was likely a negative situation that lowered your vibration, making you more easily susceptible to negative energy around you. When you have been brought down and are no longer in a positive space, you will more easily attract negativity that was setting you back down the long road you traveled to get to a positive space. Never underestimate how your negative thoughts and ideas impact your overall health, because it makes a huge difference. This is why it's so important to let go of negativity and bring positivity into your life. By finding some new coping mechanisms and staying strong during rough patches, you can and will more easily pick yourself up when things start to turn negative. When the past comes back to haunt you, reflect back on the journey you took to get to a positive space where you were and continue that journey. Learn what you need during the time of regression and be even stronger. Let me know how this works for you. Have a great day. So when your mental illness comes back, that doesn't mean that you have failed. It doesn't mean that it's going to be a permanent thing. Things will happen. There will be some things within your personality, some things in your life that are going to remain there for the rest of your life. This is how the universe tests you. Sometimes you may give in to some of these temptations, and you may not really follow your guidelines that you have set for yourself on how to deal with your mental illness. Some of the best ways of properly coping with this is to raise your vibration up. Be positive, because when you have a higher vibration, what happens then is that you attract more positive things to you. As we talked about, when your vibration is very low, you feel more anxious, you feel more depressed, and negative things will come into your life. That is just how it is. That's the law of attraction at work here. So raise your vibration up, be positive, be strong, and I know you can get through anything. Be sure to check out the amazing merchandise over at asphodel.shop. Get some encouraging, positive, and uplifting merchandise. Also, I thank you so very much for watching this video, and I'm wishing you all a fantastic day. Let me know how this worked for you, and I will see you all again very soon.